Okay, Gemini, week commencing the 20th of January 2021, going through to the 27th. What does Gemini need to know? Wrong card, Spirit, but I can see where you're going. Because there's two cards for Gemini, but one is the stronger, I pick the other. It just would confuse the issue, so there we are. It's about being positive, Gemini. You know that. Your clarity of thought, word and deed. Somebody else got that in that position. Who was it? It must have been Scorpio. So you may be connected to a Scorpio. It's a toxic situation. Unfaithfulness. This has to end. The chapter is over. Someone is manipulating you or you them. Medical matters will heal, but there is unhealthiness either in physical, mental or emotional situation. You have to be very careful, especially with the energy as it is. If you watch the astrological video that I put on for FB, feelings aren't going to come into it at the minute. It's all going to be about logic and reason, and this is unhealthy for some, especially the water signs. So those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. You have to be very careful. What goes in your mouth is in diet and medication. What comes out your mouth is in words written or spoken. The external public life is very important. People judging you or emotionally blackmailing you into submission. It is about shackles. It's about being chained to something, and it's toxic because there's unfaithfulness, unhappiness, depression. This has to end. I was born on the 15th, a negative energy, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important. Capricorn energy possibly, knees and bones, But those born on the 21st, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So Leos, Taurus, Aquarius and yourself, all fixed signs. You need to bring this chapter to a close. It's most important. Then you can travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things, or events. But somebody's refusing to face the problems head on, which will bring chaos, but also hope, healing, and freedom. Those born on the 17th, negative energy, living or past date for your diary and address. Those born on the 14th, I mean, you've got so many major arcanas, it's unreal. Those born on the 14th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way, because they bring back balance to your life, overcoming of addictions. It's having the strength and the faith to carry on, learning from your mistakes and moving forward, coming out of a lack mentality, not looking as the glass half empty but half full. You may have to isolate yourself or maybe physically isolating due to the lockdown, but you may feel lonely in a room full of people anyway, so it's not as bad because you're quite happy to isolate away from this situation if you can. If not, it's even worse. So, but all those major arcanas, I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a 7 card spread because your card doesn't count. So might be a missed opportunity in love. Spirit gave you a gift that you didn't nurture. Yeah, truth is what's needed. Secrets need to come out. Clarity and then an ending. It may be the passing of someone, but it will bring back about a massive change for the better. The truth has to be told. Someone may be stabbed in the back or feel stabbed in the back, or there is an actual passing. But it brings about great changes. Those born on the 10th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. You have to release yourself and find peace of mind. 2 4s means you're almost halfway there. Releasing your outcome, releasing the old way of doing things, releasing your hold on finances, people, situations. Because then you can turn this around, because they don't do that for no reason. They've doubled up that card. Soon as you face this issue head on and stop being in denial about it, getting yourself out there into this is the card they wanted you to have, into society, joining groups, even if it's online, getting yourself healthier, healing. So Aquarius energy, which we're coming into now, and it will bring balance back to your life. Those born on the 17th, living or past date for your diary and address. We then have the card that they wanted you to have in the first place, which is the Lovers, a choice. Those born on the 24th or the 6th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So make the right choices, face things head on. Your wishes and dreams will come true. You can travel to the object of your desire, be they person, things or events, but you must release and end. Then there'll be unconditional love. So it's confusion about options, but it's reiterating the fact that you have to release yourself from that toxic situation. Number 15. No two ways about it. They don't do that for no reason. And it may be a Capricorn energy, or it may be where you have Capricorn in your chart. I've told all the others, look up Astro Cafe, put in your details and it will tell you exactly what your birth chart is. Yeah, there is a loss of a friend, a friendship, or a breakup of a marriage, institution, religion, rebelling against the norm. Those born on the 5th or the 23rd, it's Taurus energy, negative energy, living or past date for your diary and address. It's about not being able to speak the truth. There's lies here and material matters. But somebody born on the 19th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. removes the blockages so that you can travel, something to do with children, something's coming to light. And it's not what you thought it was, because nothing's as it seems. There she is. Again, it's come right. As soon as the truth is told and the secrets are out, things improve. You come out of that unhealthy situation and put your boundaries in place. No longer playing the victim or the martyr to manipulate somebody, or somebody doing that to you, or taking yourself off the cross and realising that you've been sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people. Those born on the 12th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Pisces energy, you're walking away from it. You're leaving the misery of the past behind to grow as a person, to find your abundance and your happiness. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, pregnancy, a bounty, a birth, a new beginning. You are growing as a person, but it's forcing you to face reality, and you've come to a crossroads in your life. Don't miss this opportunity. Somebody's in denial about what needs to end so that they can have a new beginning. Scorpio energy, so I'd suggest you watch the Scorpio as well. A lot of major arcanas in there, so it's a big deal. You need to make that choice to speak your truth, because the secrets are coming out anyway, so it's better that you speak your truth and walk away. Yeah, because you're going towards a new life. You have to be flexible and adaptable. You can't be rigid in your thoughts. There is a treasure island. It's slow and steady wins the race. There will be a pot of gold there waiting for you. You have to go where your heart is loyal, no matter what it is, business, personal, but you are at a fork in the road. There's no going back to the old way of doing things. Spirit are going to give you a leg up and a helping hand. Then you can rest. Just be careful who sips from your cup. They've given you the number 2 at least 3 times. So the number 2 is massively important. Could be the 2nd of February. But it's a very positive energy once the secrets are revealed. So finally, it's Black Moon Lilith, the mystery, which is the story of Adam, Eve and Lilith. There we are. And the number 12, which is you putting your boundaries in place. Could be with an ex-partner. It's cutting things out of your life that no longer serve you. The Queen of Swords. Possible professional advice needed. In revenge and in love, woman is more barbaric than the man. It is time to be careful. Think of what might manifest over your anger, bitterness and revenge. So don't try and manipulate people. What you have worked so hard for may collapse. Black Moon Lilith represents soul, expansion and growth. Where is she? The Empress. I know she's here somewhere. Soul, expansion and growth. Black Moon Lilith is the dark goddess. She is the ghost of the moon. As a shift in power and consciousness, she symbolises destruction before creation. She's the ancient goddess of mystery and transformation. Stories of Lilith appeared 5,000 years ago in the area of Samaria, where she was said to have been the handmaiden to Inanna, the Queen of Heaven. However, most of us recognise Lilith from the Hebrew myth of Adam's first wife. Lilith also appears in folklore, in medieval Judaism, as a rebellious first wife who refuses to submit to Adam's and enraged fled to the Red Sea to mystery and danger. So mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. There Lilith procreated with other spirits, giving birth to demons. Later Lilith became a succubus, appearing to men at night, sapping their strength and causing wet dreams and impotency. Throughout the ages, Lilith was demonized. She was the first spiritual upstart, but in recent years her status has changed. Lilith, a feminine force of command and strength. She represents the powers we hold in secret. There you go. Your secret weapon, I think it is. When this card turns up during a reading, something lurks. Lilith appears as the dark part of your chart. She is our shadow side, the dark face of the moon where mysteries and unexplained occurrences lie in wait. This is a call to wildness, even subversion. Lilith is the evocation of what may or may not be there. She can manifest as madness or self-realization. Lilith represents a refusal to submit. So it is not a good time to give in, even when the path seems rough. There may be a tendency to isolate and focus on feelings of revenge. The hallmark of Black Moon Lilith energy is muteness and aloneness. Lilith is subdued power and complicated magnetism. Lilith remains awake while the rest of the world sleeps. She is the dark thoughts that enter our consciousness before we sleep. Black Moon Lilith suggests female rebellion. She can represent an angry mother, an enemy or an embittered woman, or even a stalker or a scorned woman. You have a feeling you are waiting for something to happen, but you don't have the entire information, so the facts are hidden. Something stalks, you feel it, but Lilith is sharp. She knows, she senses, she processes what is there. Because Lilith feels slighted, she can represent a formidable foe or a dangerous enemy. Through Lilith, we discover creativity and beauty that can exist in the darkness, as long as we keep our own demons in check and under our rule, so don't do anything you're about to regret. This is arousal, the magical elixir of sex, tantric sex, glamour, seduction, the other woman or man, an affair, bitchiness, the feminine force, an invisible force, complicated circumstances, stalking, the colours red and purple, shame, envy and guilt, rejection, feelings of being replaced, feelings of being slighted or overlooked, owls and bats, haunted trees, the cold of the night, demands of power and control, feeling like you've outsmarted the opposition, winning, what survives, what stays alive, creativity, the safety of the womb, unplanned births, yes, I think so, controversial art or creative expression, pausing to rest before the next action, the balancing of karma, karmic debts, mystery, revolt, revenge, darkness, erotic obsessions, the witch's wand of power. So this is about your destiny. Your choices bring consequences, but you have to make them. Thanks for listening.